Amazing facts about man. Man is the crown of God's creation. Greater and more wonderful than the stars in the universe is the wonder of man himself. Look at our bodies, first of all, and see how wonderfully God has created them. Doctors tell us that the human brain has 30 billion nerve cells, each operating at a potential of nearly 1/10 of a volt of electricity. Those over 35 years of age lose 1,000 of these nerve cells every day, and these cells are never replaced. Yet, the main functions of the brain carry on till the end of life, even though there is a slight loss in the sensitivity of the five senses. Did you know that each of our eyes has 130 million little rods for black and white vision, and 7 million cones for color vision? These are connected to the brain by 300,000 nerve fibers. The human eye can receive 1.5 million messages simultaneously. To duplicate the function of one eye mechanically, it would require 250,000 television transmitters and receivers. Consider the ear. The auditory nerve is only 3/4 of an inch long and has the diameter of an ordinary pencil lead, but it has 30,000 electrical circuits within it. If we were to compare the human ear with a piano, whereas the piano keyboard has 88 keys, the keyboard of our inner ear has about 1,100 within the same frequency range. In other words, it is so sensitive that it can pick up 12 different tones between any two keys on the piano. Now look at the heart and the blood vessels. We don't usually think of them until they give us some trouble. But that heart which God has put within our bodies beats 40 million times every year without any lubrication and without taking a vacation. Even though you didn't realize it, your heart beat within your body 100,000 times yesterday, pumping blood through 100,000 kilometers of blood vessels from your head to your feet. Your body also produced more than 172 billion red blood cells just yesterday to replace the damaged and worn-out cells. Isn't it a miracle that you're alive today? Consider the glands. The thyroid gland in our body requires only 1/5,000th of a gram of iodine daily. Yet if that microscopic amount had been lacking in you when you were a baby, you would certainly have been mentally retarded. The pituitary gland is even more wonderful. Its daily output of hormones weighs only 1/1,000,000th of a gram. Yet even a slight increase or decrease in this output in a person, in his growing years, would make him physically and mentally abnormal. The reason we're healthy today is because the intricate working of our body mechanism has been so perfect. Truly, as one Bible writer has said, "I will praise you, O God, for I am wonderfully made." The construction of the human body and the perfect balance that God has planned in it is indeed amazing. Of course, some of these marvels found in the human body are found in the bodies of animals too. But then man has a soul inside his body, a soul which constitutes his personality and that consists of his mind, his emotions, and his will. A mind that thinks and reasons, emotions that make us feel, and willpower that enable us to make decisions. Animals have brains but cannot reason. Man can think, put down his thinking in writing, and thus pass on his knowledge to future generations, something animals can never do. Birds still make their nests just like their ancestors did, thousands of years ago. Man's intellect is a part of God's image within him. It is a small bit of that supreme intelligence that is found in God. But there is yet more to man. Man has not only a wonderful body, an even more wonderful soul. He has something far deeper and more wonderful than even his body and soul, a spirit. This distinguishes man from all the rest of creation on earth. This spirit in the deepest part of our being tells us that there is a God, a supreme being to whom we are morally accountable. It is not only the wonders of creation that teach us that there is a God. The Spirit within us also tells us the same thing. It is neither civilization nor education that teaches us that there is a God. It is not even religion. If you visited uncivilized people in the jungles of this world, you would find, even among those barbarians, a sense of God. They worship some object or the other because there is a spirit within them that tells them that there is a supreme being to whom they are accountable. They have a conscience within them that convicts them of wrong done. No animal has such innate feelings of guilt. You can train an animal to feel guilt, but no animal automatically feels guilt. Only man feels moral guilt because he alone has a spirit and a conscience. This is why all over the world people have some form of religion, but you never come across a religious monkey or a religious dog. Man was created for something beyond his lifespan on earth. God has placed within each of us a longing for something higher and greater than we can ever get on earth. Man is a creature of eternity. Evolutionists may say that there is no difference between men and animals. Yet in every country, the law recognizes that killing a baby is a far greater crime than killing an elephant. An elephant may be huge, but a small baby is far more precious because it is made in the image of God. Man is the crown of God's creation. He was created to have fellowship with God.